I got hired as a software engineer for Clerk. Here's how it happened. I've been shipping code ever since I was little. Like, I started doing Minecraft mods back in the day. Back on my laptop that couldn't run Minecraft at greater than 17 frames per second. And now I'm shipping real-time production apps that deal with high intense sports scenarios like strength sync. So we've come a really long way. All I can say is that I'm really grateful for the opportunity Clerk has given me, and I will not take it for granted. I have really big plans of what's to come. It's pretty cool what they have me doing, and it's really awesome that I was able to get onboarded and start work really fast. So, yeah, let me tell you how I got hired. So, last Thursday, Colin, the head clerk at Clerk, posted something on Twitter saying something along the lines of, "Hey, we have a special project for Clerk and we're looking for contractors. If you're interested, let us know." And I DM'd him. That was Thursday night at around midnight. Friday, I woke up early. I had a meeting with a friend to talk about how to optimize something in StrengthSync. And then I had my meeting with Colin scheduled at 2:45. I'm now an engineer at Clerk. So yeah, things moved really fast from then. I signed my contractor agreement. Oh yeah, I didn't even mention the position is contract to hire. I'm gonna make sure that they hire me. I signed the paperwork on Friday. Saturday, I just spent time with my girlfriend. I started looking into like the task that we were hired to do. Sunday, I actually started with the implementation of I started with the implementation of the project, and then Monday's today, and it was my first day at work, my first full day at work, and yeah, let me tell you how it went. So, our tool is a migration tool to migrate from any other auth provider to Clerk. So we want to have a way where if you're using Supabase, Firebase, Auth0, NextAuth, any of the other auth providers, there would be a zero downtime solution to migrate to our platform. So what I'm working on is the NextAuth integration. So if you have an app that's NextAuth, I'm trying to find a way to, with zero downtime, port all your user information into Clerk. I've already implemented the entire NextAuth sample app with Drizzle, and I'm working on forcing a seamless sign up experience to where if a user is signed in through your NextAuth solution, there will be like no noticeable change migrating to Clerk. And we're gonna do that by generating like a backend token that's like, hey, this guy's like a new user, or he's a user already. Fill in his information, get like a session token, and then activate it on the front end. And that's where I'm stuck on right now, is activating that token on the front end. But I'll get it done tomorrow. So yeah. Today I woke up bright and early. I had a meeting with the other guy that got hired for the same job, and we had a meeting at 8 a.m. my time, 9 a.m. his time. We just talked about everything that we have going on and our plans for moving, because while the position is remote, we both really wanted to move to SF. So I'm trying my hardest to make that happen, and so is he. So after my meeting, the meeting was like around 45 minutes to an hour. So after we were done with that, I got immediately straight to the coding. I coded all day. I actually forgot to eat. I was planning to eat like a bowl of cereal, but like once I get in the flow, like nothing's stopping me, and unless I like become like really hungry. I got my food, and then I worked through lunch, and then I just kept on working till my girlfriend had to leave for work, and then I worked some more. I worked until probably like 10. So it was a really fun day. I worked till I got stuck, and I'm currently stuck, but hopefully a good night's rest, and I'll wake up tomorrow refreshed. But yeah, I'm able to show y'all the code because this is eventually going to be open source. So once I get like things working, I'm gonna show y'all everything that I work on. But yeah, tomorrow I do plan on actually finishing the seamless transition between a user on the NextAuth solution to Clerk. And then after that, I have to work on batch importing. So while users that are already on your like NextAuth integration can get moved to Clerk. What I also need to do is the users who are not actually on the app need to get migrated to Clerk, so the next time that they sign on, they're already in Clerk. And how I'm going to do that, I think we've been brainstorming a little bit, like shooting ideas back and forth in the Slack. And I think we're going to do like a cron job to the backend, because the actual backend API to import users is rate limited. So if you have like 1 million users, our rate is like 20 requests every 10 seconds. It's going to take a really long time. So I'm thinking I'm going to do a cron job that will call like a import API. And what I'm going to do to not have overlapping accounts is I'm going to go check for the existing account. So it's going to be kind of hard, because right now I'm doing like the Google OAuth solution from NextAuth to Clerk. That's the form of sign-in that I'm working on to like transition. So I don't know. It should be the same across all the other OAuth providers, but it might be a little bit different for password for like the credential providers, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Yeah, so I'm basically just trying to move as fast as possible so that we can get to like an MVP, and then we can start iterating, because when we start iterating, it'll be cool. So yeah, that's all for what I worked on today. For the future, so another thing is I'm actually going to be moving to SF. I'm going to be working in the office with, I think, Colin, the guy who hired me, said that there's 2 of them over there. So we're going to be working out of the investor's office, and I'm really excited. It was really hard to find a place, but I don't mean to blow up their spot. But if you're looking for it's called a midterm rental, which is like 1 month to like 3 to 6 months, Furnished Finders, that is the place to look for. It's usually meant for travel nurses, but it's meant for anybody who like travels to work. And I found a really cool place. The landlord lady, she seemed really nice. I talked to her today, so she seems super nice. So fingers crossed I don't get scammed. But yeah, I'm gonna buy my flight. It's currently it's midnight on Tuesday, so I'm gonna buy my flight for Wednesday, and then I'm gonna like move in and everything. So I'm really excited. I'll take y'all along the journey. Yeah. So it's gonna be really cool. One thing I'm excited for is that, along with like this tool that I'm building as my primary task, one of the side quests that we're having is we want to introduce Clerk to everybody in the upcoming YC batch. So I am really excited to do that. I don't know if I can talk about what we have planned, but it's really cool. So I'm excited for that. I'm excited to meet all the YC founders and pitch Clerk to them. I'm going to include my actual reaction on the day of me getting hired. So I got hired on Friday night. I went to the gym and I stayed up pretty late Friday night, and I recorded my reaction. So here it is. It's currently June 8th. It's like 3:43 a.m. and I have some really exciting news. I got hired as a software engineer. I got my interview around like 1:30 or 2:45 p.m. today in the afternoon. It was nothing like what I expected, but it was like the perfect interview. We were just like, basically it wasn't like an interview, it was more of a conversation, which I thought was really cool. I got to talk about everything that I've been working on, everything on this channel, everything outside this channel, and everything that I'm interested in general. And our goals really aligned, and they were looking for people to hire, and I'm just really lucky and thankful to be one of the people they hired. It is a contract to hire position, so it's a 3-month contract, but they don't know how cracked I can get. Like, they don't understand, like, what I've shown on this channel is literally just like a surface level of how cracked I am and how cracked I'm gonna be. But yeah, a few details about the job. The company is Clerk. It's the AUTH solution that I use, which is so good. Like, I'm really lucky to get hired to Clerk. I get to work on JavaScript. I get to work in Next.js. I get to work with React. Like, I kept on repeating this all day, but I don't think there's a better position for me to get. It aligns so well with my goals. It's a startup, but they've raised their Series B. So like they're doing really great, and I know they're doing really good things. They did say that it's cool if we like did remote, so I could work from Texas, but I really want to go to SF. Like I really want to go. A side quest that we have that they discussed with me, they wanted to be introduced to every single YC founder this summer. So I'm really excited for that because I love YC. I love everything they do. And the fact that I get to introduce a company that I work for to all the YC founders, like proudly, and pitch it to them. Oh my God. There's like nothing better that I can think of, at least right now in my use case. But yeah, I'm gonna become the biggest Clerk shill. Like I'm gonna have Clerk merch. I'm gonna put Clerk all over the channel. I'm gonna put Clerk all over my socials. Every time I tweet, it's gonna be Clerk related. It's gonna be really cool. I would love to be like a DevRel plus like an actual engineer for them. I start on Monday, so really excited to start. I want to get this video out, but I'm also gonna, I think attached to this video, I'm gonna record like my first day of work at Clerk. So that'd be really cool. But yeah, there's gonna be a lot of cool content coming soon, especially if I move out to SF. Like filming like my whole day of engineering is like it's gonna be really really cool. Hopefully the tool that I'm working on will be OSS, be open source, so y'all can actually see what I'm working on, and I'm beyond excited and beyond grateful for Clerk for giving me this chance. So yeah, really cool things coming. What else do I need to add? Like all I've been thinking about all day is like I couldn't believe it. I honestly couldn't believe it. It's like the greatest thing that's happened, honestly, and they're not gonna have anybody more hardworking than me on their team in these next 3 months. And I'm really excited for it. I'm scared of finding a place to live, but I don't care. I'll sleep in the office. I'll sleep on couches. I'll sleep in my car. I don't even know if I'm gonna bring my car if I move, but I don't care. Like I'm gonna make it work. I'm gonna be the biggest Clerk shill ever. I think what I'm gonna do for content, I'm gonna actually implement AUTH and go through every step it takes to implement AUTH to show why Clerk is such a good product. Because AUTH is not just username, password. There's so much more steps than those two. So I'd love to show that, since now it's the company I work for. So I feel like that'd be really insightful for a lot of people, like people out, like real engineers outside my niche. But yeah. All right, I'll update y'all later. But yeah, as you could tell, I was really tired. It was really late, but I was really excited. I'm just really happy for the opportunity that I've been given. Tuesday, I'm gonna work. It's currently 1 a.m. I still have to eat, so it'll be 2 a.m. by the time I sleep. I'm gonna wake up at 7:30, start working around 8, and then finish working around 5. I really want to put in a lot of hours. I do plan to work, as I said in the reaction, I do plan to work like every day. So I'm going to see like what the optimal hours are for me to work every day without like making my brain go numb. But I'm really excited for what I have to work for. So I don't think my brain will go numb if I just put like a massive amount of hours in. And being in the office will like be a cool experience. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really have office clothes, but like I know how engineers are and how they dress, but like I don't know. I want to set a good example. I'm really excited to go to SF. It's gonna be a really new experience for me, cause I mean I've lived by myself for college, but I haven't lived anywhere outside of Texas. And even though it's for like 2 or 3 months, it's gonna be a new experience. So I'm excited. That's enough yapping. I'm gonna go cook my food and clean up a little bit. If you like the video, drop a like down below and comment below what you think. We're still trying to get, I don't know if we're gonna hit 1,000 subscribers by July 4th, but if this video blows up, then we will. So yeah, see you in the next one.